What's up, guys? Bob Baser here with First Decision Realty. I know I promised you guys a top 5 video on investments. I'm sorry, not going to be able to deliver on that. Well, at least not for today. Today, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should invest in a Mojo Powerdialer. Reason number 1, it helps you make calls faster. That is probably the number 1 reason why you should be investing in it. Not only are you going to be able to call anywhere between 60 to 80 people an hour, but your pickup rate is going to increase. If you were to do the same number hand dialing or the same amount hand dialing, it would take you 1.5 to maybe 2 hours to get through that same amount. But with a Mojo Powerdialer, you're able to call 1 to 3 lines automatically. So it's constantly connecting you to the next available person. So that's why it's important to invest in a Mojo Powerdialer. Reason number 2, it allows you to follow the do not call rules and regulations. So you call someone, let's say they pick up, and all of a sudden they tell you, you know what, don't ever call me again, I'm on the do not call, I hate you, leave me alone. You can just simply click a button and their name is removed. You'll still be following all the do not call rules and regulations, and like I said in the last video, just make sure that you double check with your state and jurisdiction, maybe even with an attorney or your association attorney, to make sure that you are following all the rules and regulations. Reason number 3. The other reason why you need to get a Mojo Powerdialer is it's going to make it easier for you to upload a large quantity of numbers and get through them in a relatively affordable manner. The most basic plan with the Mojo Powerdialer is only $99, and that's going to be a single line power dialer. That will still allow you to call anywhere between 60 to 80 people. Again, it all depends on the type of data that you're feeding into it. But if you look at it in the grand scheme of things, you're only going to be spending $1,200 a year for a system that is going to potentially lead you to a $5,000, $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 commission. So it's a worthwhile investment. Reason number 4, the Mojo Powerdialer also has the ability to pull in information from local expireds, for sale by owners, and even circle prospecting. Those are additional fees, but even with the additional fees, it still comes out cheaper to kind of bundle them all up together using the Mojo Powerdialer as opposed to buying it from other sources. Reason number 5, it's cloud-based. So what I mean by that is if you have a telemarketer that's doing the calls for you, or maybe you're not able to get to your computer, but you have someone that's making phone calls for you at the office, or you're on vacation, you can always access the system. They even have a mobile app so that when someone calls you back, you can see exactly who that client is. If you have notes in their file, you can see that. So it's a really great tool, and it works effectively to helping you generate large quantities of leads. So those are your 5 tips on why you should be using a Mojo Powerdialer. Now, in interest of full disclosure, I do use it in my business. I am not getting paid by Mojo at all. If they see this video and they want to give me a free subscription, I'm all for that. But this is absolutely for free. This is just the 5 reasons why I use it. It's effective, it's cheap, and I can call a whole bunch of people real quick. Now, when I first started off, that's what I personally used. I've just gotten to the level in my business where I don't make the calls anymore, so I have my telemarketers using that for me. It's a great system. You can scale it up or down. The whole point is it's customizable for you. It's easy to use. You can have additional lead sources like for sale by owners, expired, circle prospecting. All of it's integrated, and it allows you to get over your fear of making phone calls, because the biggest reason why a lot of people don't make calls, probably the number 1 reason why you're not making calls, is you don't like the fact that you have to sit there and dial. Because for the 3 or 4 or 5 seconds that you're taking to dial, you're starting to psych yourself out. Mojo helps eliminate that fear of dialing. So if you don't have it already, if you have some funds or you just recently did a closing, highly recommend you invest in it. Thanks guys for watching. Stay cool.